One thing about the rain is that the rain is never salty. Has anyone ever tasted salted rain or salty rain? And if you haven't, there's a reason for that, and that's because of the evaporation rate into which water droplets that fall from the sky do not have any electrolyte in them whatsoever. For if they did, open air electrolysis could take place, give or take. However, when water evaporates, it never takes the salt particles with it. They're too heavy. And so when they rise, they flow upwards. And some even capture some particles in the air. Fact check me on that type of section. Because we do know that there are particles in rain droplets. So again, fact check me on that one. However, when it does rain, water always falls back down to / towards sea level. And thus the entire process starts over again. Water becomes salty water, then it evaporates into pure water in the form of steam / water vapor, condenses back into water droplets, and the entire cycle repeats. Second grade science, but an elder's wisdom, because once you are able to transform yourself into steam / water vapor, you let go of the salt. And the only way that you could truly let go, and I do mean truly, the only way that you can truly let go of the cycle for real is if instead of turning yourself into water vapor, you turn yourself into hydrogen and oxygen, which is going to require you to somehow create electricity or to utilize something that gives off hydrogen. Because hydrogen can barely keep itself in this atmosphere. That's why it can float away so easily. Why do you think helium, the next lightest thing, is so easy to float out this air? And that's because those gases are not bound by this earth. And so if you truly want to escape, you have to, I wouldn't say break yourself, but you have to transform into something that is you, but you had to let go of other things in order for that version of you to shine. Meaning, instead of you being tied down by oxygen or the entire cycle thereof, you're able to float out this atmosphere and finally head into space to do whatever you want to see fit. In order to leave, transformation is required. Otherwise, you'll always be in the same place and you'll never get the things that you want. And even if you do, it's never the thing that you truly want because you didn't change the way that you were supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, like it or not, we always have to change and transform ourselves into the version of us who have the thing that we want. Because like it or not, the only thing that stops us from our dreams is change. And I'll leave it at that. Alright, y'all, peace out. I love and like